It's time to testify, brother Jason.
Preach it, baby.
Chelsea transfer season is here, brother. Hello and welcome to the Red, White, and Blues podcast. That intro did not go as well as it went in my head. But anyway, I'm Daniel. That guy down there, it's Jason, and together we are the Red, White, and Blues podcast. We talk about all things Chelsea. How are you doing tonight, man?
I'm good, man. They got me like in a worshipful spirit for the soccer gods. I'm down.
Our altars to Esteval.
Yeah. We'll pay our dues. We'll pay. Yep. We'll burn some animals for him.
Yeah,
incense.
I mean, clearly, whatever we're doing. Yeah, clearly, whatever we did worked because he miraculously healed from his hamstring, and he is now training with Chelsea. So
we need to get an Etsy witch for that one.
I know. Kudos to us. Our Etsy witches are bullshit. So.
Yeah, they suck. Don't trust them. They
suck. Yeah, they did.
We need to start an Etsy witch business.
Now, there's a business model I can get behind.
All right.
And I wouldn't use AI to write mine. I would truly write these things.
Oh!
It'd be fun. Yeah.
Okay.
No AI
yeah,
for
ours
this
was written by AI for sure.
Yeah,
like
totally.
The one that
100%.
we tried to get Arsenal to not win anything. So yeah.
And then they still won.
So you know it's bullshit.
All right. Well, tonight is Thursday, so we're going to talk all Chelsea transfer news that has happened in the last week. I didn't think there was a lot that's happened, and I still don't think there's really a ton that's happened, but there's some new wrinkles into some old transfers that have happened. We also are going to introduce a segment tonight, the shitty transfer rumor of the week, which is just the most outlandish. This will probably be renamed anyway, but we're going to come up. Jason and me both have prepared a crazy, outlandish transfer rumor that we have found online this week, and we're going to share that with you. Neither one of us know what the other one is, so they'll probably be the same thing. Who knows? But crazy transfer season already going on at Chelsea because nothing's happened. We signed like a couple of people, and one of them was an 18-year-old. The other one was like an 18-year-old ginger kid. I guess we talk about Barcoa. I think the numbers got officially released that it's rumored to be about $40 million that we paid Strasbourg for him.
Wow.
This week, yeah, which is just bananas when you think about it. But
I guess that's why Jude Bellingham gave him a little slap there at the end of the game.
Oh yeah, old dirty Jude, old dirty Jude. Never liked him. He's a little asshole, but whatever. England crashes out of the World Cup, and it sucks. And we're all Spain fans come Sunday.
So, please, Spain. Please win it for us. But yeah,
we're all Spain fans. Anyway, Chelsea transfer news this week. To dive into this, the first thing is that apparently Trevor Chalobah has finally said yes to Como. I don't think, from what I've heard, Como is still trying to decide because apparently last week Chalobah told Como that he wanted to wait on Inter. Inter has since cooled on Chalobah, and now he's told Como he wants to go, but now Como sort of got cold feet, and I don't think they ever met our valuation for Chalobah either. So that'll be interesting to see how negotiations sort of continue with that. I don't understand why we're selling Chalobah before. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. Never mind. Pure profit. Why we're selling him before DCC and Badiashile. Like, that's just asinine. But, whatever. So sad to see Trev go. He's a good role player. That's what he is. He was Chelsea through and through. He's done a lot for the club. Sad to see you go, sir.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going to miss Trev. I like Trev. I was hoping he would progress a little more. But them's the breaks at Chelsea sometimes. Como might be waiting since England are playing in the bronze match. They might be waiting to see who from the bench that hasn't played is going to actually get in on that match a little bit, and Trev might be one of the ones that gets in. So they're probably holding out for whether or not he gets injured. I don't know. Speculation on my part, but I would.
Speculation. That's some good speculation. And I will say this: if Thomas Tuchel plays Reece James in that match, I might lose. I might lose it.
I will freaking lose it too.
Yeah.
Tommy T, I was really hoping, well, for many reasons, for England to win. Not that like I'm an England stan, but like one of those reasons was I wanted Tommy T to have a little bit more vindication over being unceremoniously fired by our shit board. And that would have been a pretty big FU if he had made it to the final. But he blew it in the last of the game.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Great job. Maybe we can go. Well, I guess we can talk world. We can do a World Cup roundup on Monday or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, Chelsea, more Chelsea transfer news. Rayo Vallecano, who we're trying to buy Pep Chavaria from, the 28-year-old left back, Spanish left back that is never capped for the Spanish national team, but yet somehow people think Xabi Alonso wants this guy. I don't believe it for a second, and we'll get to why I don't believe it in a second. But they are now apparently, Jason. So at one point in time, we offered 12 million. They said they wanted 21. Okay, so we're like, well, we're not going to pay 21. We're like, well, maybe they can come to an agreement in the middle. Maybe like 17, 18 they can pay for him. You know, Xabi really wants him. Now they're apparently demanding his full $42 million release clause.
Why? I thought the release clause was the 21 million.
No,
it's 42.
It's 42 million euros.
Dude's 28 years old.
Exactly.
When does his
Oh, I don't know. Oh, his contract?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's incredible. I don't know, man. That's amazing to me.
I'm just baffled. Like at this point in time, like why are we even entertaining this?
Transfer market has this market value at 10 million euros.
Yeah, but they want the 42 million release clause. You know, you can't blame them for trying, but at some point, I think you overplay your hand, and I think they're at that point now where they might have overplayed their hand. You know,
yeah.
So
that's incredible.
Yeah, and so sort of related to that,
wow.
We have now sort of started looking at the Real Madrid left back Alvaro Correas. And apparently we put a 25 million euro bid in for him, but Real Madrid wants closer to 50. In Real Madrid, maybe they will actually negotiate with people, unlike some clubs. Looking at you, Rayo Vallecano. And, you know, like, and I think he's like 25. He's younger. I know that, number one. This one I can actually see Xabi Alonso wanting because he used to manage Real Madrid, so he sort of knows what this player's like, and if this player can fit his system, like this one makes a little more sense to me. So if one club is demanding 42 million, we can go get a player from Madrid that Xabi Alonso has managed before, which is more realistic that he would want this guy than some 28-year-old Spanish guy. Go get him. Like, if he's going to be the same price or cheaper, like, why not?
Yeah, I agree with that. I'd be fine with that. I mean, we can only get a certain caliber of player anyway, like in this transfer window. So
whatever this is.
I'm not holding my breath for anybody huge, except for the outrageous one that we both got coming up probably.
No, oh no, mine's a sell. So yours is a transfer in.
Oh, mine's an
outgoing. Oh, that's
I showed my hand a little bit.
This got interesting. Okay. Stay tuned for that. You were just teasing the fans, Jason. That's what you
did. Just
throwing a little tease out there.
Just edging a little bit.
Yeah, just edging a little bit. Showing them just the areola, not the whole nipple, just the little areola, just outline. You know.
Yeah. Use your imagination, guys.
Yeah, I mean, like Rachel on Friends. Just use your imagination, guys.
Exactly like Rachel on Friends.
Oh man. So we also we're keen on sending Mamadou Sarr out on loan to a club in the Premier League. Don't know what this guy's done other than had a really good AFCON Cup and then did nothing after that to deserve a move to a Premier League club. I mean, maybe you can sucker a lower tier team into taking him on loan. I don't know.
Yeah.
But maybe you should just let him to Strasbourg.
Yeah, I agree. Like he was developing fine there, and then they effed it up. He's just one of those players that gets caught in the churn.
Mm-hmm.
It happens to a lot of players at Chelsea, unfortunately, and he seems to be kind of one of those. So
Can we officially blame Liam or Senior for his downfall?
I mean, maybe like he didn't play him
But
when
I
he
mean,
was
the word
here,
was he wanted him back at
right?
Chelsea. Now, like, do we believe that, or do we just believe that the board did it for appearance purposes because they knew
Yeah, I
Liam was a
mean,
good little yes man?
it is hard to know, but I was gonna say the exact same thing. I think that they thought that that's what the fans wanted, or were trying to save face or whatever for the Maresca fiasco and all the ways that that turned bad. And so I can get on board with they were just trying to save face for appearances.
Yeah, I mean, that would fit with Chelsea with this board at least, you know.
Absolutely.
So, the other big transfer news, and this one we can dive a little bit into. So we are apparently going, or we have apparently now been linked officially to the Porto goalkeeper Diego Costa, who's also Portugal's starting goalkeeper at the World Cup. He has a 60 million euro release clause, which Chelsea, in all our wisdom and knowledge that our sporting directors have, think is too much, and that they value him more around 40.
Ah, of course.
So, of course, exactly. So, like, this is my whole problem with this board because this is their MO. They look at a player, they say, "Oh yeah, we want him, but we don't want to pay that much. But you're literally 20 million euros apart. Just pay the extra 20 million euros and
Yeah.
get the damn goalkeeper, and you have a goalkeeper for the next 5 to 7 years."
Right. Get a shirt sponsor and you have the 20 million you're looking for. And
Mind
use it
blowing,
for your
Jason.
goalkeeper. Yeah, it's crazy.
Mind blowing.
It's a crazy thought to get a shirt sponsor
Yeah.
when every other team in the Premier League has one. It's
Yeah.
insanity.
Yeah. It is, and like this is just like this is my problem with like they don't know. I don't know, man. It's so frustrating seeing us lose. Like we talked about, if you watched our episode on Monday, we went back and redid the Chelsea lineup. What could have been? We spent both of us spent less than $1 billion and made a substantially greater lineup than we have right now going into this season, bench players included. And but it goes back to like the Michael Elise thing. Like we just didn't want to pay him wages. But
Right.
why don't you just pay the extra 20 million? Stop. Don't buy an 18-year-old this year. You could have not bought the freaking dude who Bitnati or whatever his name is. You could have not bought him, and you have an extra 20 million to put toward Costa. Bada bing, bada boom. Just pay the release costs and get it done.
It's almost like they don't know what they're doing.
I know. And there's 5 sporting directors, and not a one of them knows a damn thing about what they're doing.
Plus Xabi, who is apparently on the same level as the sporting director.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Plus Xabi, who half of Twitter thinks we're not supporting right now because we haven't gotten a 28-year-old left back from Rayo Vallecano, and who thinks we should pay 42 million because Xabi wants him.
I got a bad feeling about Chavaria. I hope we do not get him.
Oh, I do not want him at all.
Our fan base is weird. I'm out of touch with them. I don't understand them.
They are so weird. There are so many people out there like support Xabi, support Xabi. I'm like, y'all don't even like. You're just going off reports of what people have said. Like none of this has come from Xabi because number one, he can't say anything publicly, obviously, about players that play for other teams. But like, you're just basing this off journalism that is notoriously bullshitting you about things that Chelsea does. They're all bullshitters.
Yeah, during a time that is notorious for its bullshit. Like
right.
I I think everybody is going to be waiting a little bit more for the World Cup to end, and then you'll see a lot more things kick off. I don't know how much it's going to kick off for us.
Yeah.
But
well, we've already bought some players.
But yeah, I'm not expecting that much. I'm expecting this level of player to come in.
Yeah. And I mean,
like, I can't stress it enough. We're not doing and I could be wrong. I mean, I'm wrong about a lot of stuff, so that's fine. I just personally am not holding out for like a world-class signing. Like, if we sign somebody that's world-class, is because they were like a Palmer that we got in this window and then grew into their role and became great in spite of Chelsea. Hopefully because of Xabi. Of Koundé. Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope Xabi can. This again, it's why you want a good manager, because you want him to be able to develop players. I don't think any manager that we've had outside of maybe Maresca, and you can possibly talk a little bit of Poch. I don't think anybody else was here to develop. Like, Graham Potter sure wasn't. Lamps was just here to fill the role.
Liam sure as hell wasn't.
Liam definitely wasn't. So it's just one of those things where we haven't had a lot of player development, and we haven't had a manager people have been super geared up to play for that wasn't a legend of the club just holding the club down for a while. And so, yeah, we haven't had any sort of stability enough to get players in. So my rant is over, but I'm hoping that a player that we buy, they scouted well enough to have some potential, like Palmer, that can grow into an amazing player that people just weren't seeing, and that Xabi can get the best out of. That is what I think this entire transfer window is right now, and we're not going out and signing. Who did Tottenham sign for like 130? That's just not going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's the thing. We're not going to have a quote-unquote marquee signing this transfer window, probably. It's just not going to happen. Even if you sell Enzo Fernandez, you're still not going to get a marquee signing. But I don't think Chelsea's about marquee signings anymore anyway. So, I mean, I think we'll have some every now and then. Like, Enzo was a marquee signing. Caicedo was a marquee signing. I mean, in hindsight, João Pedro was a marquee signing. Palmer was a marquee signing. In hindsight, that's just looking back on it. But there's not been a lot of marquee signing. Like, I wouldn't call Cucurella a marquee signing when we signed him.
No.
Like, maybe Robert Sanchez. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I just think we're sort of like, we'll have one every couple of years. We'll have a marquee, like Esteval. You could probably throw in as a marquee signing. My hope is that people will look back on the Koundé one like that, one day as a marquee signing for Chelsea. But, I just feel like, but we're also used to having like 4 or 5 marquee signings in a transfer window, not just like one every other transfer window, So
that's true.
Spoiled, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. And there is like a little bit of the residual old Chelsea fandom that still comes out in me, where it's like, I think we're still the kind of club that can command some of these things.
Yeah.
And the reality is that we're not. They wanted us to be Brighton when they first came in, and we are, in fact, Brighton of 4 years ago. And Brighton are better than us and have European football next season. They got their wish, man. Like, they wanted us to be Brighton. They want to be a feeder club to the other clubs, and they don't really give a shit about winning as long as we stay mid-table and make just enough money for them to pay off their debts. All the while they're enriching themselves and giving themselves raises.
What? I don't know.
Who was the other club that fired like all their people because they didn't get Champions League this season? What was that club? It's like a big name club. They like fired their sporting directors because they didn't get Champions League or something this past season. I'll look it up. But we were all saying all of our guys need to follow on the sword or just get their heads.
They need to, but they won't.
Figuratively.
They get Champions League one season. They give themselves raises. Like, you did it 1 year. That's nothing. I need you to have 2 or 3 years consecutively to prove your concept is legit. But obviously it's not now, because you, number one, don't know how to hire managers. Number two, you don't know how to construct a squad, because you think a bunch of 19 and 20 and 21-year-olds are completely capable going in the Premier League and Champions League football. Like, you just are proving our point that you don't know how to do anything. So,
it was AC Milan.
Oh, yeah, AC Milan.
They fired their sporting director, head coach, and CEO after they capitulated at the end of the season.
We fired like 5 CEOs, Jason. So since Clearlake's been here, because they can't get a front of shirt sponsor.
I guess that's the scapegoat.
It's the CEO who has no control over football and operations, really. So, whatever.
Crazy.
Yep. But I mean, we say all this to say we won't get Costa.
No. Back to the beginning.
Yeah. We're not going to get them
because they're going to F around. Yeah.
Right. And I would love it if we got Costa. We talked about this on the podcast Monday. Almost cheated and put Costa on my goalkeeper, trying to put good vibes out into the universe. So hopefully that happens. I would love it. This one's interesting. Also, going back to our podcast on Monday, Jason, because I actually said that we should have signed this player like 3 years ago. Chelsea is now being linked to Rabiot.
Oh, okay. Of course.
Literally said we should have signed him like 2 or 3 years ago. But whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, he would be experienced in the midfield as long as he doesn't come in and demand to start.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, but the problem with this is you run into now you don't have the games, like, because we're not in Champions League. We just don't have the matches to have. Like Rabiot, I would love to come into the squad. I think he would add some experience. I think he'd be good. But I just don't know how many minutes he would get. Like, what are we going to play Rabiot in the freaking league? Like in the Carabao Cup?
If we make it that far in the Carabao Cup, he's not going to play that many. But
that's true.
That's why we got rid of Santos. I mean, we could make money off of Santos, and we weren't playing that many games. So it seemed like one of the I'm going to say the term deadwood, even though I don't think that, but like it is at this stage in the season, or at this stage in our upcoming season, we don't have, to your point, there's nothing happening. Like, we barely play multiple games a week for the entire season.
Yeah. So I like, if we sign him, great.
Yeah. Apparently cheap. Apparently 17 million is what they're thinking.
Yeah. That's fine. That's a fair price. Go do it.
Yeah.
But I just don't know, if you lose Enzo, then sure.
Sure.
So if you lose Enzo, it makes a little bit more sense. But at this rate, I don't think anybody thinks Enzo's going to leave, especially with the rumors coming out today that Madrid, that Elise has turned in a transfer request to Bayern Munich because he wants to go to Madrid.
Oh, yeah.
So if that's true, they're about to drop 140, 50 on Elise, and they won't have any money for Enzo at that point.
Exactly.
So
they've already publicly came out and said he's not considered.
Exactly. So it's like, I don't know. Like those reports, I sort of like, are they just saying that for negotiation purposes because they don't they want to try and dispel the rumors, but they're really still working on it behind the scenes? Like, maybe. But with the Elise news breaking today, it's like, they're clearly not going after.
Right. Exactly.
At this point in time. So, the other one, this is the question I wanted to ask you, Jason. So, Joe Cole and Jimmy Hasselbank, club legends in their own right, respected players.
Love me some Joe
have both said.
I love both.
Have both said that Chelsea should sign. This would be a free transfer, so it wouldn't cost us any money. He's a World Cup stalwart, played in every one of his country's matches in the World Cup. They made it to the semifinals of the World Cup. John Stones. How would you feel, Jason, if Chelsea signed John Stones?
He's free?
Yeah.
Why is he free?
I think he's out of contract with City, and they didn't re-sign him.
Huh. That'd be awesome. Apparently Leeds are in form right now, though. My God.
So you would want John Stones on Chelsea?
I mean, he's 32, though.
He's 32. and he can't
it depends
jump
on
anymore.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
his fault. England freaking lost. No.
Yeah. No. He can't jump anymore.
Yeah.
Like he really can't.
Yeah.
To be fair, didn't realize John Stones was that old. I can see why they're letting him go.
That's fair.
Yeah, when you get that old, and it's always like, you get into Thiago Silva territory because we got spoiled with that signing as well.
Yes, we did.
And he's amazing. Or Thiago Silva was amazing for many years after he was not supposed to be amazing for many years, according to age. So, no, I don't think so.
I mean,
but he wouldn't hurt the back line, and you're getting rid of Trevor.
That's fair. That's fair.
So he can't hurt it. That would be the thing, is like, if you're just picking up a free guy and you need some backup, and that we are in this realm of territory here. Like, this is what I keep saying. Like, the fact that we're even having to consider this, we can't just go out and buy like a tried and true in their prime defender.
Right.
The time was last year to do that shit. The time was last year.
Well, we're trying to sign LaCroix, but apparently we can't get that deal done either. So
they are really bad at getting deals done. Like they either wildly overpay or they overestimate or whatever the thing, and then they screw up the deal. It's shit.
It is they don't know how to get a proper deal done without overpaying for it. The one deal that I understand that they overpaid for was Caicedo, because Liverpool came in at the last minute. That's fine. We overpay for Caicedo. I have no problem overpaying for a player the caliber of Caicedo. No problem with that. Or Enzo. We probably overpaid for Enzo too, but it was the winter transfer window, so you always are going to overpay there. So judge that how you will. But you got a World Cup winner who is probably about to win another freaking World Cup unless Spain decides to do something about that. So, so overpaying for like players like that's okay. But when you overpay for a Cucurella at the time, or you overpay for a Mudryk, or you overpay for a Jamie freaking Gittins, or you overpay for a Garnacho, or you overpay for Delop, you start getting into territory or Wesley Fofana, Badiashile, DCC, all these players were overpaid for.
So many names.
That's the only way they can get deal done. So you're 100% right. That's it. That's the only way they know how to do anything. And then if they don't do that, they screw it up, because they won't pay enough money, because all of a sudden they become cheap bastards and won't pay anything for whatever reason.
They think they have negotiating power. It's incredible. They've got nothing. They know that we're a team on our back legs. We have no negotiating power. They know it too.
We're terrible.
We'd be fighting Leeds for John Stones. That sounds about like the type of Chelsea team that we're at now.
Yep. So, and you know what? Leeds will probably get them. They'll probably pay more money than us. We won't. We'll be like, nah, John, you're not worth, an extra around $50K a week. We're only going to pay you $50K a week. Where Leeds is like, we'll give you $100, and of course you're going to go to Leeds League.
Right. So I think John Stones is a very competent defender. He can't be any worse than what we have.
Now that I will agree.
Even at his age, he can't be any worse.
Yeah, he can't be. I mean, hell, he freaking started every World Cup match.
He played every single one of them. Yeah, exactly.
Fofana, DCC, and Badiashile were all sitting at freaking home. So,
exactly. I'm not saying Tuchel made all the right calls, but I mean, it's evident.
I mean, to be fair, England's defense is it's pretty shitty. When you got to continually drop Kwanzaa out there and John Stones, you have Levi Colwell sitting at home, whatever. It's just they went from Terry and Lampard, or not Terry and Rio.
Yeah.
And now this is the caliber of center backs that they have in England. It's so
crazy that they thought they could just sit back.
Yeah. It is crazy. It is nuts. All right. So now it is time, Jason, for the shitty transfer rumor of the week. So let's hear, Jason. What is your shitty transfer rumor of the week?
Okay. Apparently, there's only one source for this from Egyptian TV. Can you guess?
Oh, I know where you're going. I know. Yeah, I saw this one too. I saw this one too. I forgot about it. Go with it. Go with it though.
Salah's coming back to Chelsea, baby. Forget the Saudi league. Forget the money. Forget whatever. Yeah, football's coming home. And that's Salah, right. AKA Salah's coming back to Chelsea.
That's right. You know what? I saw that. It's complete bullshit. Because it was something like there are no links between Salah and Chelsea, but he's told people close to him that the only English team that he would return to is Chelsea. And it's like, okay, would I take Salah for a couple more years? Sure.
Yeah.
Why not? Why the hell not? You know?
Yeah. He can't be any worse than Delap.
It can't be. Or Neto.
or Neto. He can't be. Anybody that's up front, just name him. He can't be any worse than Garnacho. Just send them out to play wherever.
Yeah. Yep.
Do whatever. Send them out.
Yep. Send them out. So my shitty transfer rumor of the week, Jason, is I just read it from one source. I don't remember the source, but I didn't recognize it. And I was like, well, this is a shitty source. So this is clearly not true. That PSG are interested in one of our players. And they are preparing a $65 million Euro bid for this player. Nicholas Jackson.
The thing is, it's like, okay, yeah, that's ridiculous. At any price, it's ridiculous. I was gonna say if they came in, but they don't need him. So.
Exactly. They're the two-time freaking defending Champions League winners. They're not going out and getting Nicholas freaking Jackson to lead their lot. And you don't pay 65 million euros for a backup striker of the caliber of Nicholas Jackson either.
Right.
So
incredible.
I was just like, oh God, this is so stupid. Whatever.
That's why I hate transfer season, man.
Yeah.
I hate it so much.
But that's why we have the shitty transfer rumor of the week segment. So we can talk about transfer rumors that are just so outlandish and so shitty that they are never going to come true.
I love this new segment.
Yeah. So
we'll figure out ways to expand it later just so I can be happy.
Well, I mean, you still have a whole nother month and a half of this, Jason.
Like I said, I think the World Cup, after all eyes are on that, I think you'll start to see some more things happening at a quicker pace.
Let's hope so, because I mean, I don't know. Something needs to happen because Chelsea ain't done shit. I don't think we will do shit. So,
definitely not.
Yeah. So, do you think, just to wrap it up with this question, do you think that we will get rid of Badiashile and DCC? Do you think anybody will actually buy?
There's a rumor that DCC is going to West Ham.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen that. He played with them last year, but how much money does West Ham realistically have after getting relegated? That's the problem.
I know.
Because we probably value DCC at 100 million pounds or something like
that. They 25 million pounds is the fee reported.
But I mean,
that's not a great.
Fair.
That's a tier 3.
That's a tier 3 choice off the old Reddit subreddit.
I think we would get rid of DCC before we get rid of Bads, but this club always surprises me. I could see them keeping both in a weird hellscape.
Yeah. I think that's what happens. They might go out on loan, but nobody wants these players.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why they would sell Trev before they sold them, because they can get money for Trev.
Yeah, because
Trev, you get called up to England. He didn't play, but he'll get a chance to show off. And then Como will come. Trev is going to score in the bronze match, and Como is going to open up. That's what's going to happen.
Como drop that 30 mil real quick.
Oh man, they are going to be knocking at our door. They wouldn't be able to wait. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't even pretend to know how this club operates anymore. They are so hard to predict, and they're not making. Our mistake as fans of Chelsea of old is that we think they're operating under normal,
logical,
kind of like traditional ways of thinking through these things. And I just don't think they do that.
Oh, no.
Well, I've observed they don't do that. We all have.
Yeah.
So
yes,
it's just one of those things where it's hard to predict. And DCC could be a starter next season. I have no idea. It's gonna be wild.
Yeah, that's the thing is like they just. I think it ultimately comes down to what we say all the time on this podcast. They have absolutely no clue what the hell they're doing, and they're just making shit up as they go. And
exactly,
that's what it is. But you got anything else you want to add, Jason, to this episode?
That's it. That's it for me.
Well, that wraps up the transfer news for this week. Jason, tell these people where they can find us.
X, Instagram, Substack. Check us out at Red White Blues FC.
Yep. Also, check us out on Amazon, Spotify, Apple, wherever this is your podcast at these days. We're there. We're also on YouTube. So like, subscribe, follow, do all that. Click the links in the description down below if you want to follow us on those socials. They're all right there, or they will be there when you're watching this. They'll be down there. So anyway, until Monday, we'll catch you guys and gals on the flip side.
Bring back Mo Salah, baby. Getting the Premier League championship. I called it. Flippity floppity.